So I had another video in me, or there was another video that I was compelled to make. Um, how do I say this? Oh, how do you know that you're in alignment? How do you know you're in alignment? How do you know that you are balanced? How do you know? Well, first of all, like if you're in alignment with your highest self, you'll feel free. You'll feel peace. You'll feel joy. You'll feel, I don't know, you'll feel like literally like light, like everything flows. Nothing is like hindering you, nothing is troubling you. There is no chaos within you. There might be chaos around you, but within you, absolute peace, absolute calmness, absolute clarity, grace, like all of the good things. That's what you'll be feeling. Okay? And I know a lot of people chase this feeling through like temporary gratification. Think about it, right? Like I know, like for instance, when you feel hungry, right? You feel uncomfortable, right? So something feels off kilter, something feels awry. So what do? You go eat, right? And then when you eat, sometimes the food that you consume temporarily satisfies you, and then you're back in a feeling of alignment. But that's temporary. I'm talking about like a more permanent, long-lasting alignment. It has to do with your choices. You know, what you choose to invest in, what you choose to pay attention to, what you choose to consume. You know, and I've noted like things that aren't good for you will make you feel worse. And like sometimes it feels good in the moment. You know, people who like do retail therapy, or like when you get that massage, or when you get like some kind of like acupuncture, or you go see your kinesiologist, you might feel like temporarily aligned in the moment, but it goes away. It's very temporary. So how do you maintain alignment within yourself? That is the question. Okay. So maintaining alignment in yourself is just getting rid of shit that is no longer good for you. I'm talking about purging, like purging. And for me, I will purge my house 2 to 5 times a year. Like I'm constantly getting rid of stuff. You know what I mean? Like when you bring something, for me, like rule of thumb, you bring something new in, something goes out. Like I don't like clutter. I don't like congestion. I don't like holding on to things that don't bring me joy. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? Cleaning out the refrigerator constantly. You know, it's like taking out the trash, it's like taking a poo, just constantly cleaning things that no longer um, bring value to your life. And what I mean by value is it doesn't bring you peace, it doesn't bring you harmony, it doesn't bring you like um, it makes you feel weighed down. Makes you feel weighed down. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't want this, and I don't want this trash. I don't want this garbage. I don't, you know what I mean? You're constantly like flushing things out from your home. And what I mean, like, yeah, the home that you live in, your home. This is your home. You're living in this. This is your body. And when I talk about the body, if you want to like get into it, like for me, I'll fast. I'll do intermittent fasting. On occasion, I would just fast like for a day or two, or and what I mean by fast, like sometimes I'll choose not to drink or eat for like 24 hours, 48 hours. You know what I mean? I might go up to 3 days. You know, sometimes I'll just not eat food and I'll just drink liquids, you know, like I fast. Get off the phone, get off technology. I don't know if I've mentioned in other videos, but I'm so grateful. I'm alert. Like my body is so hypersensitive. It doesn't like alcohol. It doesn't like sugar. So I try to stay away from sugar. It like lets me know. It's like a really good, like, I want to say guide reference point. Your body, listen to it. You know, I prefer drinking currently. Tea, water. I can't even do coffee. It upsets my tummy. So all the stuff that they've been kind of like force feeding us to consume on a physical level, I can't do it. Drugs. Can't do drugs. And I'm talking about stuff like, I don't know, like people like to smoke weed. I can't do weed. I can't do alcohol. I can't do prescription drugs. I rarely do over the counter drugs because it just messes with my system. When it comes to food, I'm an intuitive eater. So like people would always ask me, "Are you like a vegetarian?" I did practice vegetarianism for like a couple of years, but sometimes I want meat, and I'm not gonna like prohibit myself from that, just depends how I feel. Like predominantly I like greens. I like salads, I like soups, currently. But I most definitely prefer liquids. Like but if you give me a good tea or water or some yeah, I'll just drink that all day, you know. Um okay, I'm talking about that's the physical, right? Mentally clear out thoughts. Like should have a bouncer, and just be like if you catch yourself thinking something, the bouncer should like be able to determine whether that thought makes it through or not. Sometimes I'll have thoughts and I know that they're not the best for me and I'll just watch it. Like instead of subscribing to the thought and then living it out, I'll just like, that thought seems detrimental to my wellness and I'm good. Yeah, it's like the people you encounter in life, you have to do it to your thoughts. If they're like toxic or unhealthy for you, you need to like check them out and keep it moving. Like don't entertain them. Your thoughts, like people, okay? Um emotions. Emotions I will literally I know a lot of people have a tendency to like suppress their emotions or run away from their emotions or bypass it or dismiss it. Problem with that is that energy gets like I want to say clogged in your system and also it festers and then it gets rotten. And you think about it. So like if you take a base emotion, I'm trying to like work it out in my head. You take a base emotion like sadness. If left unattended, that sadness will ferment into like depression, despair. It'll keep like there's different like phases of everything. It'll like if you don't deal with it when it's in its early phase, it'll like rot, that emotion and it'll be lodged in your energetic body. It'll affect your physical, your mental. You need to deal with it when it's small. The thing is we don't catch it when it's small, right? Because we tend to push it away like, oh, I'm okay, it's fine. No, deal with the emotion. Like for instance, like I don't know, like I I made a video that I have like a really shitty poker face. It's true. Like if I'm happy, I'm happy. Like you can fucking see it, you can feel it. I'm very animated, if I'm irritated, you'll see it. Like I deal with the emotion as I feel it. Like yeah, if somebody irritates me, I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to pretend to be happy. I'm going to be like I'm fucking irritated. Like I may not say it out loud, but in my mind I'll be like I'm fucking irritated. You know? And then I will like express it and I will resolve it and dissolve it so that I don't hold on to these things. I spend a lot of time like on my free days just like lying in bed. What am I doing? I am literally pinpointing thoughts and emotions and blockages in my physical body, giving it attention so that I can dissolve it and transmute it. What I mean by dissolve and transmute it, let it go, purge it, purge it from my system. I'm always purging. you know I give myself that time. I don't know many people who give themselves the time, honestly. um I think I've told a couple of people in real life that I do these things, and I always get the same look. Like, they just look like, whoa, you do that. I'm like, yeah, you can do it too. You just have to give yourself the time, you know? And I get it. There's like a lot of things in the world that's so fascinating. You want to like touch it and feel it and be in it and play in it and stuff. But there's like so much inside that we are neglecting, you know? And like I said, like, you need to give yourself time. What I mean by time is like no distractions. Just sit with yourself um, in silence for as long as it takes. I think, I don't know, I must have been a monk in a past lifetime because, like, in my 20s, I was really, really, really like excited to go to like silent meditation retreats. Like, I was just like, I want to go to the silent meditation retreat. you know, I think I've mentioned in the past, you just literally you go and you sit in silence with yourself for 10 days. I want to say like you spend 12 to 13 hours of that day each day meditating, just sitting with yourself in silence, no distractions. And then like the rest of the day is spent sleeping, yet meal breaks and bathroom breaks. But for like 13 hours a day, you're like meditating. Like, and it's so trippy. By the third or fourth day, I could sit in a position and hold that position without fidgeting, despite feeling very uncomfortable and feeling immense pain. It's like I got to a point where I did, the sensations didn't bother me. I could sit in place like for like, I don't know, 10 hours without moving my position. Like, it's hard for me to show you now, but yeah, like I normally would sit like cross-legged like this, and my spine like very, straight, and my hands like this with my eyes closed, obviously. And I would sit like this for 10 hours straight without moving. And I could obviously, you feel like your limbs like turning numb or like, getting that kind of like burning sensation, but I wouldn't fidget. I would just, I would just, I got to a point where I could just observe. Yeah, I wouldn't even like even if a mosquito was biting me, like I wouldn't be like trying to swat it. I would just observe the mosquito biting me and like the sensations that radiated from that interaction. Yeah, it was trippy, man. You got to get to a point where you just can sit with yourself. Yeah, it's funny. I don't know. This is like totally change of like topic. I don't know. I wonder, it's funny. I never really know how people perceive me because everybody is like looking at life through their own particular lens. So like, I don't know. Like, I think if somebody met me in real life, I'm like really like bubbly and happy, and like I seem kind of like mindless. It's because I don't let my brain run me. I let myself stay in the moment, and I enjoy it. However, it chooses to show up. I don't expect it to be a certain way. And even if I can sense like my brain has expectations and it gets pissed, like throws a little tantrum when it doesn't get its way, I'll like observe that. Yeah. But I feel like a lot of people, like, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I think people for the most part probably think that, I don't know, they probably like think I lack, they I'm gonna be blunt. They probably think I'm dumb. They probably think I'm stupid. They think I like am nonsensical, and oh my god, this chick is too happy. What the fuck is going on here? Little do they know, like I can see things very clearly, and I can see things very clearly. But I'm not gonna act like a fucking know-it-all. Like I'm a know-it-all. I know I'm like superior to. No, for what? Why? I feel like people who are less conscious do that. And they do that to cover up their insecurities. They want to feel important. They want to feel like, I don't know, yeah, like superior to other beings. So they have to act like they're like all stoic and shit. I mean, if you act stoic, that's cool. But I honestly like to, I don't know. There's like this child in me that just, I don't know. You know, like how I feel like I have a child in me that has never died and it's always happy and excited no matter what. You know, it's so funny. Like, I'll fucking get excited over the most dumb things too. Like, oh man, let me think of something like really quick. Oh man, somebody, okay. Yeah, this is really stupid. So I had a friend visit and yeah, I don't know, we went out to lunch and he needed to fill gas. And he went to a gas station that I've never been to. And I was like so excited about it. Whereas most people would be like, what the fuck? Like, why are you excited about this? Why not? Like, I'd rather be excited than like, I don't know, not excited. Why wouldn't you be excited about like encountering new things in life? You know? I don't know. That's seriously, going to the car wash. Like, I get excited when there's like the rainbow soap being like poured on my car. I'm like, oh my god, rainbow soap. You see what I mean? Like, people probably, like, more serious people or people who aren't happy with themselves, I probably irritate the fuck out of them. They'd be like, what the fuck? Like, why are you getting so happy over the stupidest things? Oh my god. And that's the thing, like, I don't act like a know-it-all, but I certainly I think if I were to be completely honest with myself without, I don't know, I'm also very humble, so it's hard for me to like what is that? Hype myself up. I just be who I am. That's it. Authentic, authentically me. That's it. And some people, I don't know. I guess it just depends on your level of consciousness, awareness, your open mindedness, um, your level of self confidence. Like, people who are like lack self confidence, they'd probably try to like make me feel small so they could feel better about themselves. But I can see that. I see you. I'm watching you, even though I am predominantly operating from childlike glee. Anyways, I don't know if this fucking video made sense. I I just feel like I rambled so much, but if you took a little bit away from it to help yourself become more aligned, then that's great. And if not, that's cool too. Tomato, tomato. You know. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I got stuff to do. I got a life in the best way possible. Hope you're having a great day. Um, oh, and my other video, I am so happy. I am so happy. I'm so happy that I don't have a huge following on this channel. You know why? Because I've noticed like people, they're going for the likes and they're going for the what are they going for? The attention, you know, the views, la 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 la. But then I notice like they get problems. Like, they get people who are like, I don't know, copying their account, plagiarizing, all this stuff. No, thank you. And then also, like, they attract people who are like leaving like some dumb comments on their videos. No, thank you. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't have time for that. You know, I just want to like make videos to express myself. And then if people want to stop by and watch, if people want to like take something away from it, great. If not, okay. I put my little expression out into the universe, into the ethers, and it is what it is. I'm not, who cares? Anyways, blessings to one and all. Amen.